You're locked in with the Innovators. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell. What's going on? You locked in with the Innovators YouTube. You already know I got the best interviews right here, man. Shout out to my sponsor, St. Ives Blunts. Make sure to get you one of those. I got Enimeezy in the studio today. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm living the good life, my boy. I can't complain about a thing, bro.
Tell me, how's everything going for you today? You good? Solid?
Man, I'm
It's
good.
hot out here.
Like I said, I'm just trying to beat this heat, man. This shit trying to beat my ass, man. I don't know what to do, but surviving and thriving, brother.
Nah, definitely. I got to ask you, because it's a hot topic right now, how do you feel about everything that's been going on with the police brutality, the protesting? Have you protested?
Yeah, man, I'm cautiously optimistic about it, man. I feel like if any time that there's gonna be some reform or something's gonna happen, I feel like it's gonna happen now, man. We got so many eyes on the situation. We have so many people documenting stuff that it's hard to refute the evidence. It's like right there in your face. Like, you know, a lot of people are so comfortable not paying no attention to it, but now when it's right at your doorstep, it's all on your social media, it's on your timeline. You kind of forced to tap in right now, so whether you like it or not. So I think it starts with us voting in November and to really make some changes and see some long lasting results. But like I said, I'm cautiously optimistic, you know, because our history doesn't necessarily, you know, lean towards good, impactful change. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's a new era. So I feel like hopefully we can do something this time around.
Nah, definitely. Can you tell me how you feel about the coronavirus and how has it been affecting you?
Whew, man, Corona is different, man. I've been through different phases of the coronavirus where I was like in denial at first when the shutdown happened.
You didn't believe it was real?
I mean, I believed it, but I didn't believe it was like, you know, major like that. Yeah. Then the shutdown happened. Really, when the NBA stopped playing, I was
That's
like,
what everybody was
shit,
like, okay,
this shit for real, for real. So, you know, just being in the quarantine by myself, and then I just let it spark my creativity and kind of fueled a project of mine that I put out and recorded in 7 days. Yeah. And you know, then I started to work on myself and really have some self-progress that kind of came out of it. Yeah. And now I feel like I'm doing better than I've ever been in my life, despite all the circumstances around. You know, it just feels like personally it's been a time for a lot of growth, and so kind of thankful for it. You know, in a weird way.
So you would say that like a lot of good has come from you from kind of
personally
taking the world has kind of taken a step back, you know.
Apparently I needed that. I was exhausted at the top of the year, you know what I'm saying, just running on a hamster wheel, now, you know what I'm saying, just chasing whatever the hell I was chasing, and now I had a chance to like sit back a little bit and be like, all right, take a breath, you know what I'm saying, what's really going on, what's important to you, and reevaluate a lot of shit in my life. So shout out to Corona. Yeah.
Tell me, how did you grow up? Were both your parents around? Like, what was it like growing up you out here?
Well, I grew up in it was interesting. My pops was, he was always chasing his goals on the West Coast, while I grew up on the East Coast in Maryland for a couple years, 6 years. Then he finally moved us out with him to L.A., and then my parents split once we moved out here. So it was really, I grew up with my mom for the most part until high school. She kicked my ass out because I was acting a fool. And she was like, you need to go stay with your dad. So I ended up living with Pops for, you know, the rest of my high school career. And she thought that was going to be a punishment, but he was cool as hell. He was just like, you know, whatever. Do whatever the fuck you do, just don't get in trouble type shit. So.
Now, I was reading that Issa Rae is that's your sister.
Yeah, that's big sis.
You've been on Insecure as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How is it like having a sister that's so like well renowned and famous? Is it a lot of pressure on you?
I feel like it's less pressure on me. Like, I ain't gotta make it now. Shit, she done made it, you know. But it's dope just to witness it from literally the ground up, and just how, you know, well liked she is, or like across the board. Like she's so well respected by her peers, by, you know, the people, and she's always looking out too. She's always throwing the bone, like you said. I've been on Insecure 3 seasons now.
Which it should be like that.
Exactly.
I feel like If I had like a younger sibling and they was trying to do something and I
Yeah.
could have any impact on
Yeah,
it,
like come on.
people do
Get
that
your
all the
into
time. Yeah, of
yeah.
course.
I was
We
on
need
Twitter.
that in
Yeah.
the black community.
Yeah, they were saying like Denzel Washington's son, how he was like not telling people on these auditions and shit that
For
Denzel
real?
was his pops, and then everybody was like, black people are the only people who think that
Yeah.
nepotism and looking out for your family is like some bad shit. You know,
Oh,
these
let
white
that be
people do
known.
that shit all the time. You know, I'll be
Yeah.
like, yeah, Washington, like Denzel, yeah, that's my father. That's how
Yeah.
I be walking in these
For
motherfuckers.
sure. Gotta say that for sure.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a normal job?
Hell yeah. I worked at JCPenney was my first job
Yeah.
when I was
That's my
in
mama's favorite
like,
store.
Shout out to moms. I was folding all them clothes. I was in the boys department, the shoe department, and then shit, I worked for Panera Bread for a little bit. I was a canvasser walking door to door for like 2 days, and then I was like, this shit weak.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had a couple real jobs, and now I'm just fully sustained by my music career and my acting career.
How is it though, being an artist and an actor?
Man, it's not that as difficult as you would think. Maybe because I'm not, super up on either, either level where it's like the demand is so rigorous that it takes me away from one or the other. So my audition is, maybe 1 or 2 a week. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm just free the rest of the time to do my music thing, whether it's engineering or producing or my own music. You know what I'm saying? So I say the balance is pretty easy to maintain at this point.
Which one did you start first?
Music.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been playing piano since I was. I've been playing piano since I was like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
And then acting, I started maybe when I was like 10 or 11 in like these little church plays and shit like that. Playing Joseph, or, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what was it that got you into music?
It was the piano, man. And then I hated it when I first started. I was like, my mom was making me take lessons, and I'm like, I will never use this in my life. Please let me quit. Like, and then she was like, fine. Finally, after like 3-4 years of me begging to quit, she let me quit. And then like 5 years later, I just picked it back up on my own. Like, you know what? This is tight.
With a different vibe, with a different
exactly, with my own
it.
personal interest in it. And then that led to me producing, and producing led to me rapping, being in a rap group, and that led to me engineering for the rap group. So it all just kind of trickled down from the piano.
Yeah. Could you tell me, what do you think the pros and cons are about being an artist?
Well, the pros are, the swag. Everybody fucks with artists, and you get a lot of free shit. You get to be a tastemaker in a lot of ways. The cons, I guess, are the hours. You know what I'm saying, and the difficulty in kind of keeping relationships as well. Like, it's kind of tough being tied to somebody when your schedule is so whimsical. You going from here to there, you back at home at 3 a.m. And I don't know if you really out at the studio or if you out doing some bullshit. So it's just I say the relationships are probably the toughest part about being an artist.
Do you think that fame in the spotlight is good or bad?
Man, younger me definitely wanted the fame in the spotlight. As I'm getting older, I'm like, damn, I'd be cool just getting these placements like I've been doing, and just like, kind of almost staying out the way a little bit, as long as the checks is still, coming through. But at the same time, that fame, it comes with a lot of power too. Like, that's like the biggest social currency that we have is fame, and that's like it runs the world really. Like, you can, once you famous, like you can
do pretty much anything.
You can pretty much do anything, especially in America. Like, that's what it's fueled on. So for that aspect, I guess I would be interested in the fame just so I could run shit, do shit however the fuck I want.
What artists did you grow up listening to?
Tupac. I love Tupac growing up. Stevie Wonder, I love Stevie. Drew Hill. Like, I listened to a lot of R&B growing up. D'Angelo, Jodeci, all of them. Biggie, of course. Jay-Z. Jeezy was one of my favorites, too, once I started listening to my own shit, like outside of the house. Wayne. just a variety. Lauryn Hill,
Yeah.
one of my favorites. Missy
you got
Elliott.
good variety.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is your process like when you select the beats and working on lyrics for your songs?
Well, I make all my own beats. I make about 99% of my own beats.
That's
So
tight.
just whatever vibe I'm in, really is just. And then sometimes I'll make a beat and then I won't even touch it for like 6 months, 7 months, and then I'll come back like, damn, this shit fire. I'm tripping. I need to hop on this. So it's really just the mood that I'm in. And for me, creativity, it comes in waves. So like I might go a while without recording something, and then I'll just record like a whole project or like 10 songs in like a week or something like that. So it just really depends on where the wave is at.
Yeah, no, that makes sense for sure. So let's talk about the project you released most recently, Locked In. You locked yourself in the house for 7 days, 7 songs.
Yeah.
What was the mindset going into that? Like,
Man, I was tired of playing 2K. It was right at the beginning. I had played so much goddamn video games and done everything else except for be productive. And then finally, I just was like, my niggas are 99 already. Like, bro, all right, let me go do some shit, bro. And I just went to my little workstation at the crib. I got a home studio and made the first song, and then I caught a wave. That's like I was saying, it just took off from there, and then I was just waking up every morning. First thing I would do is just go straight to the studio and just knock something out. And then I recorded about 9 songs in like 7 days, but I just kept like 7 of them.
Yeah.
And I just thought that would be a cool concept to really like run through like each day of the week and what I created.
For sure. I like the concept for sure. And you have Locked In 2, another 7 songs dropping soon?
Yeah, it's coming real soon, man. I just shot another video for one, man. Just keeping it on tuck, trying to have the rollout ready. And shit, we still, I guess, in quarantine. So, I mean, it still feels, I can't tell no more really. But
yeah, it's like I feel it, but then I don't because I feel like people are kind of like reaching their boiling point on it. They're like, man, this shit.
Look, man, I got to go have some fun, man.
You know?
I can't tell driving down the freeway either. The traffic is back too, man. Like, goddamn.
So I want to ask you, you've got many placements within 2020.
Yeah.
The NBA, the NFL, Call of Duty. Yeah. How hard is it to get these placements? Like,
it's really a who you know kind of thing, really. Like, I was signed to a publishing company. I signed about 5 years ago, and towards the end of that deal, I met this trailer house who like creates trailers for movies and all of that stuff. So they took a liking to my music and they did some remixes to it.
Yeah.
And so once they did the remixes and made it all cinematic and like humongous sounding, then that's when the placements just started rolling in. And then I had another homie who works pretty closely with the NBA, NFL, NHL, MLB, all of the sports leagues. He caught wind of my music as well.
Yeah.
And so he was like, just threw me a couple beats, was like, let me see what you do with it.
Yeah.
So from that aspect, it was pretty easy. I mean, just being in the right place, right time, and knowing the right people.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's tight. Nah, congrats on that.
Thank you.
When you making beats for your projects, like, how long does it take you to come up with those?
Shit, I can make a beat pretty easy, man. Like, anywhere from 45 minutes, 30 minutes to, 3 hours I might work on one, but that's if I'm really trying to get detailed, and you know what I'm saying? Because you could always go back and do like post production and shit, but the skeleton of a beat probably about 20, 30 minutes I could have that knocked out.
What like programs do you use?
Right now I'm on Reason. I could use all of them, but Reason is like my safe space.
Reason is like industry standard, right?
I would think FL Studio is more the standard, and Logic. Like those are the two.
FL Studio's the main. Do you use FL?
I have FL.
Okay.
I just started teaching myself again the FL. I bought that like a couple months ago, and I called myself relearning. That was the first one I learned on. Yeah. But then I forgot pretty much how to use it, so it looked like a foreign language to me. So I kind of gave up and went back to Reason. I ain't gonna lie, but
do you mix and master yourself too? Or?
I do. I engineer, mix and master everything. That's tight. Yeah, man.
Did you teach you that self-taught?
Self-taught, man. Just trial and error, and you know what I'm saying. Just figuring out what sounds good, what doesn't sound good. Putting my shit up next to Drake and being like, nah, Drake's still winning. Goddamn.
Tell me though, how hard is it for you to like pick all those things up? Because that's like a lot of aspects, which I think is good. I feel like as artists, you should know how to do everything.
Yeah, it's been important to me just to be able to not have to rely on anybody. It's really why I learned in the first place, just out of like necessity, because when I was in the rap group, we didn't have nobody who was making beats for us. So I was like, fuck it, I got beats. And then we didn't have nobody who engineered for us after we bought our equipment. So we was like, all right, well, shit. So it's just been a long process for sure. I started off trash, you know what I'm saying? But I just had to keep on experimenting and, you know what I'm saying, taking criticism and, you know, watching other people's process and how they do it. And so I've been at it since like 06, so it's been over, you know, almost 15 years.
Yeah, well, I think with anything, though, if you put the time in to develop it and work on it and treat it like a real skill and a craft, there's no way you can't get better, you know?
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's the name of the game, man. Just stick with it, consistency, and then, shit, you can unlock anything, really.
Yeah. Tell me, what should the people expect as far as the second Locked In 2, like second installment, like, anything different from the first?
Yeah, I'd say I got a little more West Coasty on this one.
Yeah.
The first one was just me just getting shit off. However I was feeling. It was some singing on there.
Yeah.
It was like some emo shit on there. It was some turn up shit too.
Yeah.
But this one is getting a little more closer to my West Coast roots, and you know what I'm saying. That sound. I wanted to capture that.
And what was the process for putting this one together?
Same shit, just locked myself in the house, man, and this time it wasn't exactly 7 days, but it's still gonna be 7 days listed, 7 songs, so you know what I'm saying, and just keeping that alive, you know.
Yeah. I want to ask you because I see in the articles people are referring to you as Issa Rae's good-looking brother.
Yeah.
How do you feel about tricking? One, is that
tricking?
Rappers, you know, they do often talk about tricking. So we hear artists say a lot.
I feel like it's a fine line between providing and tricking. You know what I'm saying? I like to think of myself as a provider, but not a trick, because I ain't got it like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if I, you know what I'm saying, when my bands is up, super up, then we could talk about some tricking bullshit when money ain't a thing to me. But shit, I'm still trying to piece it together right now. Hell yeah, I'll get you some little shit, but you know, I ain't about to be paying your bills, and I ain't buying no Birkin, baby. No.
What is a perfect day for you?
Perfect day? Shit, I get up, I give me a little breakfast from like CJ's or something like that. Shit, get a little workout in, man. I love going to like the stairs, you know what I'm saying? Play a little 2K, you know what I'm saying? Get my VC up. And then make a beat, maybe a song, do some engineering, get some cash. Shit. That's it. End it with some booty in my bed. That's about a perfect day.
What are your hobbies outside of music?
Like I said, I'm a gamer for sure. I'm a gamer. I love playing basketball in real life. I just got into my fitness journey maybe 2 years ago. Just really taking that seriously. Shit, and just kicking it with the homies, man. I just love talking shit, making people laugh. You know, joking around. That's about it, man.
Hell yeah. Do you believe in aliens or ghosts?
Hell yeah. Aliens is real as fuck.
Really?
I think,
how do you know? I've been asking people this, and everybody been like,
yeah. I don't know. I've just seen so many. It was a phase of my life where I was just super into like the conspiracy section of YouTube and just like hearing that aliens is already living on Earth and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like some Men in Black type shit for real. So like I just heard of the Project Blue Book and all of this shit where it was like describing all the different like extraterrestrial life and shit like that, and watching all the UFO videos and like all that shit. So I'm like, I believe it's something out there for sure. I don't know the extent, but just to think that we the only intelligent life in this big ass universe.
That's what people keep telling me. Like, you think that we the only things out here?
And ghosts, I kind of believe in that too. I think there's something that maybe it's not so much like ghosts, but maybe different frequencies or something. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, if you could tap into that, then you'll be affected by that. But I don't think I'm on that. I've never had no personal experience with it.
Yeah. What is your favorite food spot right now?
Favorite food spot? Where I've been going? Damn. I'm all basic, I guess. In and out, man. You know
really?
that.
Right now?
I mean, shit. I can always go for some in and out, but it was another spot that just closed on me, man. Mid City Deli. I was going there like 3-4 times a week, and then they closed for renovations. Next thing I know, they got a for lease sign up. I'm like, oh man, COVID done got to them for
it's a
too.
tough time right now for sure.
Yeah, man.
How do you handle people per se that didn't support you at first, and of course when they see you start to have success, they want to be in your face?
Fuck them. That's how I treat them.
Yeah.
Like, you had the opportunity to rock with me. You knew what I was about. You knew how I get down. And now you see things is bubbling. They like, yo, send me some beats. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Yo, what's up? I got a feature. I'm like, bruh, here's my feature price. Here's my price for beats. You're not getting the homie discount no more.
Yeah, all times. I like to ask this question to everyone I interview. If you could pick yourself to be any animal in the world, what would it be and why?
Ooh. I think I would go for either a killer whale or some sort of primate like a gorilla or something like that. Killer whales just look like they have a lot of fun. They be big as hell, powerful, swimming fast. And gorillas, I don't know, they just like big too, and like they run shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And still look like they have a good time too.
What advice can you give to independent artists?
Know what contracts you signing, know what they requiring from you out of this deal. If you do sign a deal, and shit, be about your business, man. Be serious about it, and don't, you know what I'm saying, undervalue yourself, because a lot of people undervalue themselves when it comes time to like push or ask for prices or money or something. They always lowball themselves. So, just know what your worth is and put a little tax on top of that.
Exactly. Because when you negotiate, they always going to try to take you down.
Take you down. You got to stand strong. And it's going to look good if you broke too. Like, we'll give you this much and you like, yeah, you know what? I do need to pay them bills.
Yeah, not for sure.
Shit, don't let the temporary blind you from the long-term goal.
Do you look at comments?
Hell yeah, I'm a comment reader.
Do you respond to comments?
No, not always, but I see them. I see them.
I had a bad habit of arguing with people on YouTube at first. And I was like, bruh.
Yeah,
I'm arguing with fake pages right now.
Because then people just start doing it just to get a response out of you at that point.
Sure.
They're like, oh, he only responds to the bullshit? All right, well, here goes some bullshit. And then maybe he'll pay me some attention.
Let me match your energy right now. But I chilled out. If you're talking shit on my YouTube, I won't even say that to you.
Have fun. Thanks for the engagement, baby.
What is something that most people don't know about you?
What some people don't know about me? Damn. I guess my sense of humor, man. I come off kind of serious and kind of like reserved a lot, but really I'm a whole clown, man. I'm a goofball, man. So that's what I don't think that comes across to a lot of people.
Yeah. What do you need to get into your vibe in the studio?
Man, it used to be weed, but I just stopped smoking weed like maybe 4 months ago.
Why is that?
It was fucking up my throat and my chest, man. Like, I don't know if it was
smoking?
backwoods and the grabber leaves. That shit just started killing my shit.
Catch up to you after a while,
I couldn't. Man, it was tough. I felt like I thought I had corona. I couldn't breathe. I was like, so I just put that shit down, man, and I just been going off of my own natural energy now. Yeah,
that's what's up. Is there a place? What's the place you want to travel to?
The Maldives. I want to go over there to like. I love islands and tropical shit. So Maldives, Turks and Caicos, something like that, where all the ballers be rapping about. You know, I just gotta get some get some IG flicks over there.
Do you believe that when an artist gets big in their city, they should move away?
Oh man, it depends on what part of the city you grew up in. I feel like the track record of people getting hit up in their own hood is pretty long. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I understand wanting to stay 10 toes down and doing doing stuff for your people and being around your people, but just seeing how often that backfires, I feel like, damn, it's almost a smart self-preservation act to go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? As much as people call you a sellout or whatever they want to call you, but it's all about self-preservation at the end of the day, man. And you only got one life, so I definitely would recommend going somewhere else. You know.
What inspires you?
Oh man, I just want to be one of the GOATs, man. That's it. I just want my name to be up there with them boys, you know what I'm saying? When people talk about music and the impact that you had on the game, I want to be one of them people who you look back and you like, he really changed the landscape, you know? He really made something happen. And that's really what the energy that I come in my music with. I want it to be polished and, you know, undeniable is really the main thing that I want to be. So just striving for greatness is my driving factor.
What is the first thing you're going to do when the quarantine is officially over?
Man, I'm about to get drunk as hell somewhere and listen to music loud as fuck with people around. That's it. And just holler, shoot all kind of shots at all type of bitches. And just see if I still got it.
Yeah. What is the biggest lesson you learned in the industry?
Man, people will switch up on you real quick, man. For some dollars or for opportunity or for some clout. So, I mean, stick with the real ones that you got. Don't think that they're replaceable because it's hard finding real shit in this industry.
Yeah. Do you have like a favorite clothing line or a brand that you like rocking right now?
Shout out to Issa Rae. I'm a sponsor for them here. Brand ambassador. Black Beverly Hills be doing their shit. Shout out my bro China.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm an NBA fan, so I'll just be rocking jerseys.
What's your team?
Lakers, baby. Come on, man. Come on, man. Who's your squad? You a Laker hater? Oh, man.
I'm a Warriors fan.
Okay.
I got really too much positive to say.
Well, yeah, I got them three. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like Clippers let the world down, though.
The Clippers did exactly what the Clippers do, man. That's clip. Yeah, so I'm a Lakers fan through and through, but I just love the NBA, so I'll rock anybody's jerseys except for the Clippers.
Yeah. What do you think has changed the most in your music over the years?
Just the polish, man. Just being more confident and even the tone of my voice, you know what I'm saying? I used to hop on the track and feel like I had to yell or shout, you know what I'm saying? So just being cooler and more comfortable and being more in them pockets, you know what I'm saying, and blending in a little better with the music. I feel like that's something I worked on with a concerted effort, you know, with my mind on that.
Yeah, no, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
For my final question, I want to ask you, what advice would you give to the younger you?
Who invest in Amazon? I would just say don't be scared to take chances, man. You know, break the mold a little bit because, you know, it was a lot of times I was doing things out of comfort and because it was easy to do as opposed to making the tough decisions and really going out on the leap of faith. So, you know, just know that you're good enough, man. That's what I would tell myself.
Yeah. Do you have any final words before you get out of here?
Just be on the lookout for Locked In too, man. We coming with it. We got the visuals on the way. And shit, man, Padina Records, we on the way too, man. We dropping some heat, compilation tape. And
your socials.
Yeah, my socials, man. Check me out on Twitter at Animal Wins, ENIMAL, wins like does not lose. And on Instagram at Enimeezy, ENIMEEZY.
Hell yeah, Enimeezy, I appreciate you.
Hey, I appreciate you having me, man. That's love.
Yep. You're locked in with the Innovators. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell.